The 1930s began with Maurice Turnbull becoming Glamorgan's first ever Test cricketer. He was included in the MCC touring party to Australia and New Zealand in the winter of 1929 and 30, and in January at Eden Park in Auckland he duly made his England debut. Turnbull returned to South Wales in the spring of 1930 and he took over the Glamorgan captaincy. It was a massive challenge for the Cambridge Blue, especially given Glamorgan's poor financial position. Things soon got even worse as the local economy faced hard times, and during the winter of 1931 and 32, the Glamorgan Committee discussed on several occasions whether or not they should continue. Glamorgan were not, though, the only county facing money problems. Monmouthshire, who had been formed in 1892, found it increasingly expensive to play minor county games. A solution came in 1934, as they merged with Glamorgan, allowing them to play championship matches at Newport, also to run a Glamorgan second 11 in the minor county championship, and also to choose promising Monmouthshire players. Phil Clift, a highly promising young batsman from Usk, was one of the Monmouthshire youngsters who graduated from Glamorgan's second 11 into the championship side. A massive fundraising campaign began, spearheaded by Maurice Turnbull plus his good friend Johnny Clay. Both men had a network of contacts in the business world, especially at Cardiff Docks, and these were used to drum up financial support for the cash-starved club. Turnbull and Clay also made changes to give Glamorgan a much sharper Welsh identity. A daffodil was introduced as the club's logo, whilst blue and gold became the club's new colours. A number of other homegrown youngsters emerged during the 1930s, including Dick Duckfield from Maesteg, who scored a club record 280 against Surrey in 1936. Closs Jones, a talented all-rounder from Briton Ferry, met with success for Glamorgan and appeared in the 1937 Test trial. Alan Watkins, another Usk-born player, also appeared for Glamorgan, with the youngster making his debut aged just 17 in 1939. The bowling honours in the 1930s went to Johnny Clay, as the off-spinner took a record 176 wickets during the 1937 season. His haul also included a record match return of 17 wickets for 212 runs against Worcestershire at Swansea. In 1935, Johnny played for England against South Africa. The selectors wanted him to play again, but Johnny politely declined the invitations, telling the selectors to choose someone younger instead. So through the efforts of all of these Welsh cricketers, Glamorgan won many more games and rose up to 7th place in the county championship in 1937. Greater success meant larger crowds, and the financial worries had eased by the late 1930s. But new clouds of gloom hung over South Wales as the Second World War broke out in September 1939. It brought an abrupt end to the rise of the Welsh county.